Absolutely love talking to him. He's so damn hot right now. He doesn't want to win at UFC 316. He wants to win at UFC 317. Talking about the one and only Joshua Van. My man, what's up, Josh?
How y'all doing?
We're good, man. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great.
What a crazy turn of events.
I know. What a 36 hours. Like, just take me through this 36 hours, and then we'll go to the win. We'll get to Royval. But the last 36 hours, take us through.
So we got home Sunday, you know what I mean, around 1:30. And then I bought my mom a house that I was trying
Incredible,
to
by the way, man. Hats off.
So I went straight to that house to do the preparation and stuff like that. And then I got home to surprise my mom. So around 7, my mom got to the new house, and then right before she came in, my manager Jason called. He was like, "Hey, man, you want to fight Royval?" I was like, "Hey, man, give me 5 minutes. I'll give you." And then I hung up, and then I told my coach Daniel Pineda, I was like, "Hey, they just called for Royval, man, but I gotta do this." So Daniel and Jason talked, and then I was doing my thing with my moms and stuff like that. So as soon as they called, man, it was a yes. You know what I mean? It was like, what? You even got to ask, you know what I mean? Like,
wow. First of all, congrats on the house with the mom thing. Hats off to you. I love that. Huge family guy. I would double down on that, right? Like, that's amazing. That's a once off, right? Like, for you to do that to your mom is incredible, man. I much love and respect for you on that. But just the quick turnaround, that's insane to have one of the best fights on the card. Exciting fight. You looked phenomenal. Like always, there's another Joshua Van fight. And then all of a sudden, like you said, Sunday, you're getting a call about the number one contender in your division 3 weeks out in Las Vegas. Like, incredible.
Yeah. It's just, the opportunity, man, when it came, you just can't say no, man. You know what it is? So I like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's take it. And I didn't really get touched on this fight, so I was ready to go, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible. You definitely don't look like a small featherweight. I know you're still young in your career. How does it feel like, okay, I just made 126, like turn around 4 more weeks, making 126 again. Like, are there any adjustments? Do you walk pretty close to fight weight? Like, how is that going?
Man, the weight cut is always easy, I fought on like a week notice before, so you know what I mean? There's no way I'm not gonna make weight on 3 weeks notice. So you know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna make weight. It just, we just gonna try our best to not get hurt like Manel. And get to the fight.
With that real quick, and El, I know you probably got some next. Josh, man, we made a post about Manel Cap. I'm telling you, you got to watch this post on Fight Bananas. I don't know if you follow us on IG or not, but you give us a follow. We made this post on Cap. 11 cancellations like in the last two and a half years. It's crazy. We did that's Cap with the Kappa with the Cap emoji. I think we nailed it. Our people nailed that. It's wild how inactive he fights and doesn't fight and signs the contract and not show up. And I know stuff happens. I totally get it and respect it. If you're not feeling 88%, maybe you shouldn't fight. I totally get that side of it. But this just seems like out of hand. Like, it seems like he's blocking sometimes the division up with signing stuff and not going through. And because he is a very talented fighter, so he does win. But his career is uneasy, I would say, at least in the flyweight division.
Man, he's a big guy, you know what I mean? For him to cut weight, that's not an easy cut, you know what I mean? And like you say, he's a talented fighter, man.
Yeah.
Much respect to him, but it just unfortunately, things happen. He get hurt, and you know what I mean? I'm just lucky enough to not get hurt my last fight, So thank you to Manel, thank you to Royval. So you know what I mean? This opportunity comes, man. Thank you.
Well, and I feel like this isn't the first time we've kind of seen something similar like this happen at flyweight, where there is so much volatility within the division. We saw Steve Erceg, I think, was right where you were at in the rankings now when he got his title shot against Pantoja. What is the mindset? Just if you beat Brandon Royval, when you beat Brandon Royval in 4 weeks, like Pantoja's next. do you feel like it's the timing is ideal for you? I know you're still very young in your career. Like, just how do you feel about the timing of everything?
Is just like you say, man. The title fight should be next, right after I win this fight. You know what I mean? But we can't count out on Kai too, because I think they were fighting for a belt too, right, that day. So we can't count him out, things like that. So yeah, we're just gonna see what's next.
I gotta root for my teteammate winning.
Oh, that's your
Elle's an
teammate?
ATT girl. Yeah.
I'm an ATT, but
I'm 2-0 against ATT.
Joshua man's an ATT killer. This man's an ATT killer.
I'm sorry. I had to say that, man.
Bruno doesn't train me.
Real quick, you mentioned that. Do you have a? I don't want to say you're rooting for one guy or the other. Are you like, I would maybe? To me, Pantoja is the legacy flyweight champ. Like if he wins against Kai France and then you fight him and beat him, like you get all the flowers. Like people are talking about Pantoja versus Demetrius, who's better, so you get all that. Like if Kai France wins it, maybe it's a better style matchup against you. I don't know. Are you rooting for one side or the other on that?
No, man. I like them both. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really like them both, man. They're cool as guys. So I think whoever. I think Kai don't need to show too much respect. That's what I feel like. If you do that, I think he have a chance. But if he fight the way he fought him before, then I think Pantoja got it. So, like you said, man, if I get to fight Pantoja, well, he's a champ. That's gonna be, you know what I mean? That's gonna be great.
The legacy.
And Kai is a legend too. You know what I mean? So, either one.
I will admit, as much as I'm rooting for Pantoja, you versus Kai for a title would absolutely, as she's right, that would be like real life Street Fighter.
That's a banger.
Does a striker excite you more in a fight, or do you care either way?
Nah, not really. It's because you know what I mean. Everybody that fight me, whether they a wrestler or not, it's a stand-up fight. You know what I mean. I make that happen. So I feel like me versus Pantoja, it's gonna be the same thing. If that ever happened. So. I think it's gonna be a great fight, man. But we can't look past Royval, you know what I mean? So Royval is motherfucker.
He's number one for a reason.
He's number one in the world for a reason, man. He's number one for a long time too, you know what I mean? So yeah, I can't look past him, man. He's a legend.
Yeah, I want to give Royval some flowers because he fought Moreno, who I think is one of the all-time greats at flyweight. He fought Moreno absolutely beautifully last time with the takedown defense, the get up. Do you expect that either one of you will shoot at all in this fight? And if so, who do you think initiates the grappling first?
He gonna shoot. He gonna shoot for sure. He gonna shoot. I might shoot. You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta add new stuff to my games and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I'm very, very excited for this one. So whoever can outthink the guys first win the fight, I think. So I'm gonna have to be on my A game for this fight for sure.
Love that. I love that. Josh, we are massive fans of you. We think the flyweight championship fight right there. We think that's going to happen. But sometimes, do you just think the good Lord above that he made Merab Dvalishvili a 135er and not 125er? That guy is unbeatable. That guy is the real deal, Josh. Like, were you thinking that was going to happen? Were you rooting one way or another? Did you watch it live in the building? I know sometimes they kind of flush people out. Merab Dvalishvili looked incredible in the main event of UFC 316.
Man, you know what's crazy? I was too busy looking for food after my fight, and I didn't get to watch none of the fight. It's because you know how it's 1 hour ahead from Houston time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
all the interviews after the fight, when we get back to the hotel room, it was around 11, 12. So it's we was trying to walk around the bars and stuff like that. Nobody got food, and I was like, damn. All right, so by the time,
why? Because Newark is the worst city in America.
Oh, come on, El. Relax on Newark.
I hated being in Newark.
Relax.
I like the people, but not
the city.
The
Not
city
my
no. Guys, Josh, you're a savvy vet in the game, multiple wins. I think you got 5 wins in the last 350 days. You've been around the UFC for a minute. What you guys got to do is order pizza early. You order the pizza around 9:30. You get it to the arena, and then after you win, then you got the pizza already in the house.
You see, we from a big city, you know what I'm saying? I love it, but no, like we didn't think it was gonna be that,
Right, I get you.
Like that, yeah. So yeah, man, I had to sleep without food and shit.
Yeah. Have you seen the Marab thing since, or maybe just highlights, or just what happened?
Marab, I heard it was a boring fight, so I didn't go back and watch. But
you heard it was boring?
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I didn't watch it. Like I think he choked him out, right? I see the highlight and stuff like that. Yeah, but I didn't watch the fight.
Okay.
I didn't think it was boring.
Yeah, it was.
And I was too busy watching my own fight because I was like, damn, I did that. You know what I mean? So I was on the other.
Are you like a watch on repeat? That's what Grant, my husband Grant, does that as well. Like after the fight, he'll just be sitting in the corner, watch over and over and over.
Just studying yourself, you know.
And when you say study, like, do you know personally? Like you're like, oh yeah, I'm entertaining. Like, do you know that about you and your style? Because I'm telling you from afar, a lot of people kind of are down on the flyweights. I've been trying to get people back up. Dude, I think Royval is a fun fighter to watch. Brandon Pantoja is very highly talented. Kaikar France can do his thing. Yourself, you're absolutely in that mix. You are maybe the most fun flyweight to watch. You're always going forward. You throw 9 different angles in 8 different ways. Do you know that about yourself, that you are a highly level, exciting fighter?
Man, to be honest, no, because when I spar in the gym, like I don't do a certain thing I did in the fight. Like I don't know, it's crazy because they like a lot of people that train with me said I fight better than I train, you know. So I think my coaches are like very good on doing like the muscle memory, you know. So when fight time come, I didn't even think about what to throw, you know what I mean? Like when they throw a strike, let's say they throw a jab, so the counter just come naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't think about what I'm gonna throw and stuff like that. So shout out to my coaches, man. We doing the same thing over and over to the point where like the muscle memories just come natural.
Yeah. Do you feel when you're in the cage, are you one of those people where you're very clear-minded, or do you like lose time in the fight? Like do you remember everything?
I remember everything, and like I tell my coaches, I like when there's 2 minutes left, let me know. And then when the fight, you know what I mean? I was like, damn. I look at the towels, like it's 2 minutes, man, scream. So I was waiting for them to scream and stuff like that. So I'd be talking to myself, you know what I mean? Fight time and things like that. So yeah, I hear everything, I see everything in the cage.
I love it.
Yeah.
My last one for you, Josh, and we'll let you run unless Elia, if you have something for him, please run it. Do you love everything else attached to the fight game? Like right now, you're going probably through this car wash of interviews, and I saw you on Ariel yesterday. Like you're doing all this media stuff. The higher and higher you get, even a fight week will be busy and busier. Do you love everything else that comes with it, or would you, if none of that came with it, and if you just fought, at the apex forever, and they just paid you and just had the competition? Is that okay for you, or you do love some of the stuff that comes with it?
I do and I don't at the same time, but like I don't really like being famous, I don't really like the fame. I think as long as I get paid and can look after my family, I think that's good enough for me. But it come with it, so you got to deal with the things, like a certain thing. So yeah, it's I like it and I don't like it at the same time.
Oh man, incredible day, incredible week. Like I said, I thought everything with the mom and the house thing was absolutely incredible. We'll try to push that and promote that as much as possible. We love watching and following your career. You've been awesome to us, so man, we appreciate you. We can't wait. UFC 317. It's the Ilya Charles and the Joshua Royval show. So I love it. Can't wait.
Sir, thank you. Stay tuned.
Awesome. Thanks, Joshua. We'll talk to you soon, man.
Thanks, Josh.
There you go. 10th ranked flyweight in the world, Joshua Van. Dude, what a stud.
What a beast.